Hello. Chains of Command build is the most popular build on my channel, and I receive a lot of questions about the viability of this build as a league starter. Is an Occultist still better than a Necromancer? Which skill should you pick to level up? Let's answer these questions together. Let me start from the very beginning. First of all, let me list all possible changes that might hit the build hard. United in Dream Sword was nerfed and lost a very important affix, leech from poisoned enemies. That will affect survivability of minions, especially animated guardian, so most likely we have to invest more into minion survivability. The second important nerf relates to changes in animated weapons skill. Patch notes mention that animate weapon was nerfed. I have absolutely no idea if it affects weapons summoned by Chains of Command or not. Just keep that in mind. The third issue is Breaches and Abysses changes. Right now I have no idea how rare will be new Breach and Abyss uniques, and just want you to keep that fact in mind because build requires uniques from both Abyss and Breach. Chains of Command build has only one irreplaceable unique item, Chains of Command itself. But to enjoy the build at fullest you need a few more unique items. First of all, it's United in Dream Sword. Second is Darkness Enthroned Belt with good roll. Third is Replica Sorrow of the Divine. You also need some jewels for minions with poison on hit chance. Just keep these things in mind if you want to start a league with Chains of Command build. These items can be rare or expensive, especially during the league start. Should you pick Occultist or Necromancer? As I wrote in the Chains of Command video description, my main goal was to create a really cheap poison build. So Occultist is the cheapest profession that can reach maximum DPS with this build. Occultist has 3 nodes that affect DPS the most: Void Beacon, Unholy Authority, Withering Presence. In the case of Necromancer, things will get a little more expensive. You have to get Void Beacon, it's the best node for damage, using Forbidden Jewels, and these two will be really expensive. Also to need a second curse, and Whispers of Doom is the cheapest way to get it, but it's also pretty costly. Necromancer class provides not damage, but survivability. By providing Bone Barrier and Shared Bone Offering. Current Occultist build already has 72 and 74% block chance with Glancing Blows. Necromancer allows it to reach 61 and 75 blocks but without Glancing Blows. But in this case you'll give up Flesh Offering and, the most important, Flesh Offering Helm enchant. And the only viable strong option for Ancient Skull will be increasing Temporal Chain's efficiency. And that costs a lot. Really a lot. So, Necromancer with this build will cost like a build that can do 40 million DPS, a few dozens of Divine Orbs at least. And actually I'd rather grab Occultist, pay 10 Divines for 40 million DPS and farm. Is the build suitable for league start? In theory, yes. But keep in mind that Chains of Command itself is a level 70 item, so you have to level up first to be able to wear it. Then you have to buy Chains of Command with 6 sockets and other important uniques. So I strongly recommend using Absolution to level up. You definitely will need to farm maps with some other build to get currency for Chains of Command and other unique items. Absolution is one of the strongest starting skills for minions, and with it you can without problems farm and then switch to Chains. I will add PoE links into the description.